Hey, what's up, Journey Disc Golf? We're out here at Huntington Beach Disc Golf Course with the brand new Trash Panda Inner Core. We're gonna play 9 holes, inner core only. We're gonna put this disc through its paces and see what it's really made of. I mean, figuratively, literally, it's made of trash, but figuratively, we're gonna see how this disc flies. Hole 1, we have 254, left to right. We're gonna see how well this disc holds the turnover. All right, we had just about a 30-footer on hole 1. As you can see, disc went up nice and high, held that turnover line, just clipped that tree. Fortunately, put the putt a little bit short. We're starting out with a par on hole 1. So far, I gotta say, the disc feels awesome. Plastic feels good, the mold feels good. I'm excited to keep throwing this and see what we got. All right, hole 2, 310 feet, dead ahead, a little bit of headwind, so we'll see how the disc holds up. We'll see if it flips or if it's able to hold that hyzer. All right, so the disc definitely flipped up, carried a little bit to the right, but we did carry the OB, so we're just short of pin high. We're still probably about 40 feet over to the right, but overall, I'm pretty impressed with the glide on that shot. Bad showing on the jump putt, but that one's on me. All right, tap in our par. Even through 2, not bad. All right, hole 3, 302 feet. We have a Mando on the right, up the hill and around to the right. So once again, nice little turnover shot. We'll see if we can get the putter there. All right, not bad. Put it on a touch of hyzer, flipped up, drifted to the right, went through the trees. Now we're here. Pretty tough upshot, so we'll see what this bad boy can do, either on the forehand or backhand. Not bad at all. All right, I'm super happy with that touchy little forehand. This is where we end up. Leaves us 10, 15 feet for par. Hole 4, please. 235 feet. You have a mandatory on the right. So you go through the gap. Hole bends left to right. You go up the hill and then back down to the basket, tucked away in the corner. We're looking for a nice turnover shot to try and get through the gap and around the corner. All right, hole 5 plays 210 feet. You have to hit this gap off the tee. A little bit of a low ceiling. This hill plays pretty drastically uphill with a little bit of a right to left. Basket sits right here at the top of the hill. All right, hole 7, 386 feet, double mando, left and right. You have a wide open shot, and then it goes into a low ceiling, finishes up by the basket. Let's see what we can do. All right, not a bad drive. We've got about 50 feet left to the basket. See if we can get that stepper working today. So just an interesting observation, something I'm noticing on all my step putts today. I'm definitely feeling that these are less overstable than what I used to putt with, what I normally putt with. And those steppers, I'm used to kind of putting them flat to a little ante and letting them come back. Not really getting as much of that. So just an interesting observation. If you're looking to throw this disc, something to know. All right, hole 8, 350 feet straight ahead, low ceiling at the gap, usually a headwind on this hole, so we're gonna put it on some hyzer, see how it does. All right, not a great shot. Put it on hyzer like I wanted, but just didn't put anything on it. This stayed on hyzer the whole time, so I'm way short, a little bit left. See if we can make the upshot. All right, here we go. Hole 9, our final hole for this challenge, for this experience. 382, dead straight ahead, double mando left and right, a little bit of a low ceiling coming in, have some trees to avoid, a little bit of a tailwind on this hole. So we're gonna try and hit this flat, see if we can get a little flex out of it, see if we can't get it at least a little bit down the fairway. Okay, so here's the deal. I finished those 9 holes with the inner core just over a week ago, and since then I've continued to put this disc through its paces. I actually played a full 2-round C-tier putting with these putters, using them for all my upshots. So at this point, I feel like I have a good grasp on how this flies, what its strengths are, and what its weaknesses are. Now you could see as I was playing those 9 holes at Huntington, especially towards the end there, I was starting to get a little frustrated. That was more a product of my form, the way I was throwing the disc, than it is a reflection of the disc itself. But what I will say, one of the things that did show and highlight for me, and a lot of other people have pointed this out as well, is that with the inner core being so neutral, a point and shoot disc, it really does highlight any issues you have in your form. It's not going to mask and cover up and help correct those release issues or those form issues the way that something a little more overstable might. So that can be a pro and a con. On one hand, it makes this disc a great teaching tool, a great training tool. It means it's going to fly true to form. But on the other hand, if you're using it in a tournament round, if you're not confident or feeling great in your form that day, it can cost you. And I definitely noticed that, especially in my putting a little bit when I was playing my C tier at La Mirada. Overall, though, what I'll say about the inner core is that it's a fantastic disc. It feels great in the hands. I've really enjoyed throwing it, especially it fills a hole in my putter slot for neutral point and shoot or turnover shots that I didn't really have. Now, in terms of putting with these discs, what I will say is that I definitely noticed that the plastic feels a little bit slicker than what I'm used to. These discs feel a little bit more like a premium plastic putter than they do a base plastic or a putting plastic putter. I was putting for a while now with the EV7 Phis, and these have a lot more of a rubbery sort of base plastic feel to them, whereas the inner cores definitely feel a little slicker, a little more premium. The other thing I noticed is that the inner core being a 2-speed and the EV7s being a 3-speed is that the inner core definitely feels a little thinner in my hand. So not a bad thing, either of those. It's personal preference, but that for me was something I had to adjust to and get used to. So I'm going to continue to use these, certainly for upshots. It will for sure stay in my bag. Now, whether or not these become my go-to putting putters, jury's still out. That remains to be seen. I need to do a lot more putting practice to kind of see what exactly I like, why I like it, and to see if I can adjust and adapt to these. But final verdict, it's an awesome disc. Definitely fills a slot in your bag. Jesse and Trash Panda did an incredible job with the inner core, and I'm excited to have this in my bag to be supporting them as they grow the sport sustainably. Just love the work that they're doing. So make sure you check out Trash Panda. There's a link in the description below. Or you can go to trashpandadiscgolf.com. Follow what Jesse and the crew is doing over there because it's really incredible and inspiring work. Hey, I really appreciate you guys checking out my channel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments if you've thrown in a core, if you're planning on getting one, what you think of it. I would also love to hear what kind of disc golf content you're most interested in seeing and consuming from me in this channel as we head into a new year in 2023. It would really help me to have your input so that I can make content that you actually enjoy and find valuable. So, hey, my name is Andrew Wood. Remember, the journey is the destination. Have a great one.